We got Ohmeezzy. Everybody and their mama want to stream. Now we gonna see what he talking about. issachip on Twitch. issachip on YouTube. You know, I be vlogging this shit, bro. If y'all not already, bro, go subscribe to the vlog channel, bro. I'm about to drop like a 30, 20 minute, hour long vlog in like 3-4 days, bro. I'm
having so much fun this summer. This is gonna be the greatest off season of all time. Yeah, I'm having my own podcast without doing nothing. People are out here asking me questions.
This is what streamers do, right?
Should I start streaming?
Oh God, no! Please, no.
ISO speed. Kaisenet, man, help a brother out, man. I want to start.
Please, let's not.
Why not?
Because we have 4 kids and a lot of other responsibilities.
I've seen them how they do it. They're actually...
Bro, and this, yo, you gotta think about it. Yo, he gone most of the year playing basketball. He get off time to spend with his kids, and now he trying to hop on the game. Move! She's saying it right. You got 4 kids. Lock in.
Really good at it.
I'm sure.
Engaging, they're very good.
I'm very sure. I'm just saying it's not right for you.
Why is that right for me?
Because it's just too
Do you know how
much
much money they make?
I think you're okay.
No, they make a lot of money, baby. Baby.
Please just, no.
Baby.
Now you're sitting on the timeline, scrolling. You see another Love Island clip. You see the Kevin Durant trade.
But bro, why is Love Island so popular now? Like, why is everybody watching and talking about this show? Who is that? Giannis? The basketball player?
Also, you notice that everybody is streaming. Everybody wants to stream. What is up with streaming? The streaming landscape has changed from its early inceptions of just in TV. No longer are people sitting on their computers playing World of Warcraft or whatever other silly game. No longer are the faceless creators reacting to their favorite YouTubers' videos. No, streaming has become the mainstay and the main way that people are conveying their content onto these mainstream platforms. And to be honest with you, streaming has opened up some different heights that I would argue no other form of content has ever opened up to. I mean, literally just this past weekend, Kaisenet is with LeBron James locking in streams at the AMP house.
And no particular day, would you ever come on an official stream?
For sure. It's time. We gotta tap in.
It's time?
Yeah, it's time.
So I can beat your ass in Madden?
No, you ain't gonna do that.
All right.
Yeah, but we gonna get down.
We gonna get down. I ain't say less.
And he's impressing rising NBA star Victor Wembanyama on stream as well. I mean, you would think that Victor Wembanyama, who was in the presence of Tom Brady and LeBron James while doing the podcast, would be smiling about that, but no. Because he was on Kaisenet's stream, he was cheesing from ear to ear.
And it's the guy with the front row seat.
Yeah, you on stream, bro.
You gotta check when he comes out. When all of these people come out.
Or being DDG, who is getting literal rock star treatment, or iShowSpeed getting the rock treatment. It seems like streaming has opened up doors and avenues that weren't normally possible when you uploaded your 8-minute YouTube video or you made your little short form TikTok dance. Streaming is doing something that it's never done before. It's even making other famous people in different industries like the music entertainment industry think about switching their careers. And maybe that's because there's something to it that, like, you know, you don't have all the restrictions that you once did with a label, or you have the ability to drop whatever you want to, say whatever you want to, not have this gangster act, you know, not be stuck on this strict regimen.
Good ass cereal right here. Now this shit gonna make your mouth bleed, but goddamn, my nigga, this shit gonna make your stomach. Yeah, you feel me?
Just ultimately can have fun talking to your community, being your real personal selves, and still making a hell of a lot of money.
Yo, what if I wanted another boat?
Don't stop doing music.
For real? No, don't do that. Then they're gonna blame me.
We can swap lives all.
No.
Just start making music you stream.
Don't do that. They're gonna. Wait, when's the album drop, bro?
I think I'm gonna start streaming.
No, don't do that. They're gonna get mad at me.
Wait,
please.
hold on, yeah.
No, they're gonna kill us.
I just know you catch me in room. Hell no.
When you drop it down,
Just like I want to just start streaming. I want to, cause y'all live like a cool life. Y'all go everywhere every day. But y'all got cats walking around this bitch.
But you live a crazy life.
I know.
And you got some fucking bangers.
Well, shit, bro. It's a good thing that you did, because that shit ended up, you know what I mean, panning out, to say the least.
Hell no, there's more money in this shit, bro. I should be doing what y'all doing.
You think? Nah. No, I don't know. There are rare,
get like y'all,
rare
man.
cases.
Now, Devin Booker could be trolling, because even though he's stuck in the abyss that is the Phoenix Suns organization, he did just sign a 2-year, $150 million extension, and that is an insane amount of money. But I believe that he believes that he has to put in much more work, much harder work than the average streamer does. And if you look at the lifestyles that some of these content creators and some of these streamers are.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Frosted Flakes, Waffle Crisp, Peanut Butter Captain Crunch, and Fruit Loops
are now living, it may seem like it equals up to the lifestyle of an NBA player with just a little bit less overhead. I mean, Aiden Ross just literally bought a $25 million estate. We've seen Kai Cenat's watch collection. We've seen all these streamers' cars, and they are starting to literally live like these rappers, these ball players, all these people without having all the restrictions. And now they're even starting to get to the point where the IG groupies and the IG baddies who used to just be reserved for rappers and, you know, basketball players, football players, or whatever the case may be, are now starting to migrate over into the streaming world and participate with them. Now, I will say for a lot of these people, this is a kind of a misguided step. There's been a lot of backlash for some of these rappers or entertainers hopping into the streaming lane as of late because, honestly, they're just not good at it.
That's a good angle. Ain't nobody on there, Brandon. It says 0 views. No, he got 27 followers. Oh,
we talking to ourselves.
Run my shit up. Outside.
Bro, he literally got my Simmons at list. I forgot about Free Pebbles. The only reason Free Pebbles are not in my top 5 is because they get soggy way too fast. Like, damn, nigga, I can't even eat the bowl of cereal before it's mush in my mouth. Pause. Honey Smacks is not top 5 or 3 ever in your life.
Sitting around looking at a phone saying, chat, what we doing, is probably the worst way of streaming. Like, that's streaming 001, 101, whatever you want to say. But everybody doing it for a bag chase, honestly, is going to end up falling flat. Now, this isn't a new concept in this world. We've seen people from different various niches see that other content creators are having fun in different niches, or other celebrities are having fun in different niches, and they decide to dip their toe in it. They also see
Honey Smacks like that bear, right? I don't know.
people having success, but most times that they don't see is that a lot of people aren't having success when they do this. You remember the podcasting era from about a year or two ago when everybody and their mama had a podcast? Think about how many of those podcasts are still here to this day. Think about how many of those podcasts are actually successful. It's funny because the same podcasts that were successful back then and were at the peak back then are still successful to this day. That means that those that decided to enter the game late because they saw it was some sort of fun or they thought they had a thought-provoking conversation realized quick, fast, in a hurry that either they're not entertaining, not thought-provoking, and there wasn't a lot of money in it. Now, I will say that that is a little bit different, though, in the general content creation space because there is a lot of money in it. Forbes put out their top 50 creators of 2025, ranking them by earnings, and you would be surprised at how many of the content creators that we know and love from the streaming and YouTube generation era, or whatever the case may be, actually made that list. But I will say that the bag shouldn't be the only reason why you rush into this content creation game. That's why a lot of these people fizzle out or end up doing some of the stupidest shit on the internet to be broadcasted in front of thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people on a daily basis. And I think it's cool all in all, but at some point you have to realize that you are still a human and you are yourself. And that's why you see content creators like Dabo get into these humiliation rituals where his girlfriend literally humiliates him for content. And then even on the flip side, where his girlfriend gets emotional on camera because she only got into this content creation game in order to escape poverty.
Like my dad never guided me. He never guided me. He never knew what was going on in my life. He never knew nothing about us. Like, he was just there. He was just inconsistent and just there. That's why I feel like I really have a lot to learn because my dad wasn't there to teach me it. But I do have the best mom in the world. Literally, you know what's so crazy? My parents have never, ever, ever lived in a brick house.
That's a fucking frog. That's a fucking frog. Bro, what is that, bro? Nigga think it's a fucking stegosaurus. Like, it's a frog. What else could it be? This is not a dinosaur, bro. I don't know how to tell you, but it's just not.
Y'all, I grew up in a trailer. I was the person to do this for my family. I was the person that is gonna give my family the dream that they came to America for. I'm that person. That's why I worked so hard. And I do what I do. And I don't care. I'll do anything for money. I'll do anything for money because
What? Bro, hold up. Slow the fuck down.
Nobody's gonna pay your bills. Nobody's gonna come ask you. None of your friends are gonna come ask you, oh, how you been? Like, are you doing good? Like, nobody's gonna check up on you and see if you're doing good. Like, you need to do shit for yourself. Fuck what anybody gotta say.
My friends must be B. Simone.
Fuck what anybody gotta say. You gotta do this shit for yourself. You got one fucking life.
I guess that's the reason why she was twerking in the Ice Spice video underage, or, you know, admits to using Dabo in this humiliation content, which there's a whole bunch of colorism conversations that go into that conversation, but ultimately she is willing to humiliate a man and potentially look promiscuous or whatever the case may be, not caring about her digital footprint, all for the sake of this streaming and internet money. Now, I'm not necessarily worried about a lot of these people because honestly, most of them will fail. Just like I talked about with the podcast generation or the TikTok generation,
fail, bro?
even the YouTube
Am I gonna make
generation. Most people aren't entertaining enough to continuously maintain in one space. That's why they keep revolving into the next one and the next one to cling on to whatever they have. Young Miami is literally hopping on stream and is arguably one of the most boring streamers we have ever seen in modern times. But I think that that's a reflection of her music career as well. After the whole breakup with JT and the City Girl shtick.
So you just put more cereal and hot milk? Yo, it's a ceramic bowl, bitch. It's holding the coldness in, and I added some more milk into it. Like, back up, bro. The milk. Why would the milk be hot that fast? Like a safe amount of exposure.
Being
not
done.
too much.
She's pretty much done musically, and now she's just trying to get into the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. Another reason why a lot of them won't continuously be successful, they'll ultimately fail, is because they think that streaming has to be tied to a man. And I'm specifically talking about the women in this conversation. They end up going down this path of continuously be putting in these situations to be sexualized for a male audience that doesn't necessarily want them, until they end up crying on camera like Cooking with Kaya the other week, because now she's receiving so much hate and backlash from people who are calling her out for what she's doing. Treating streaming like OnlyFans is not the way to go. You have to actually build an audience as opposed to shaking ass with your hand out, like JT said. And ultimately, the skills don't transfer. Yeah, we like to see Giannis play basketball. Yeah, we like to see, I don't know, all these other hoopers shoot jump shots, or football players catch balls or whatever. That does not then translate into being a good streamer.
Yo, leave it alone, bro. It's a
an
fraud.
audience based off of your athletic gifts, or maybe your rapping ability, but the ability to maintain an audience's attention span for your 3-hour streams 4 times a week, a lot of people don't have that. And then ultimately, you're inconsistent as hell too, because I've seen a lot of players do these things in the off season and then spend the whole regular season not streaming, not creating content. There's no clips about you, none of that stuff, and somebody will come in and take that attention span. I'm glad that streaming has gone to total new heights and stuff like that. You know, I'm seeing Aiden Ross with Donald Trump, or Sneeko with Mayor Adams on stream, and while these might be places that we don't think that streaming should be just yet, especially because those two guys don't know how to handle those conversations, it seems as if not only are streamers recognizing their power, but the powers that be are recognizing the powers of streaming, and they both might be grifting off each other, but this seems to be a legitimate place, space, and category for content creation that is bigger than just the desk. It's no longer just a video game. It's no longer just a faceless camera. It's a place and space that can build you up to where you are living out your dreams of being on the BET red carpet like Kai, Tylil, and Zoe. It's a medium of content that once wasn't explored or thought so highly of, but is now the new mainstay. It is the new mainstream way of getting across content. And I applaud those who do go into it, but I do want to give a warning message to those that are thinking about doing it. Just like anything else, everybody is not a streamer. It takes a lot out of you, and honestly, you don't want to lose yourself into the streaming content world, because I see a lot of people lose themselves on a day-to-day basis behind their streaming shit, and it is not pretty. With that being said, follow me on twitch.com/Ohmeezzy. More streams over there. End of the month stream still over here. More streams to come. Shit, I'm gonna start streaming.
It's a chip on Twitch. Anyway, good video. Good fucking video, man.
It's a YSL. It's a PDE. That's my old team. It's a TBT.